Today we are here to talk about the topic people pleasing. Very interesting topic. This dysfunction that we're talking about is kind of sneaky because it gets into the category of doing good and boosts our ego. So let's see how people pleasing is actually a dysfunction and how it is preventing us from being who we truly are. Who is a people pleaser? Do we say yes to everything that comes our way, everyone that comes our way? How quickly does that yes come out? The next one is boundaries. How good are we at setting boundaries and having boundaries in all relationships? We have a kind of a misconception that when the relationship is very close, we don't need a boundary. But that is not true. Every relationship I would have to set a boundary with. So am I setting those boundaries? And sometimes maybe we are setting the boundaries, but we are not able to hold the boundaries. So am I holding the boundaries? How much do you depend on others' opinions? Looking good, avoid looking bad. That means you are doing everything that you are doing in your life so that it looks good on the outside. From the outside, you're fitting in. What will people say? How much have you heard this around you and how much have you said it? What matters to us most? Is it what people say or what we actually feel within us? This will determine whether you are stuck in the dysfunction of being a people pleaser. A person who says yes all the time is loved by everybody around them. What do we tell our children? Good girl, good boy. What does this good girl, good boy mean? Only means that they have satisfied our expectation. So this is where the people pleaser actually begins. When you are a people pleaser, your ego is going to tell you, you're such a nice person. You know, I always do what others tell me. I always do for others. Listen to that voice within you, and that is the voice of the ego, because it is not letting your true self shine. This comes from an underlined belief system, and I'm sure you all will agree with me when I say the belief system says putting others first means caring. That's why especially we women, we always put others first, because that is what has been ingrained or we are conditioned. But what we forget is that you cannot be there for another person if you are not connected with yourself. You love somebody, you want to be there for them, then that's the reason why you need to connect to yourself and think before you say yes. The other thing that we have inside us which makes us people please is the need to be accepted, the need to be valued, because we are not able to see our own worthiness, our own value, and that is what makes people pleasing a dysfunction. If you have grown up in India and you've been a part of the family dynamics, the woman used to eat after the husband. The woman eats last. After the child, the husband, the guest, the everybody. So you see how it is ingrained in us that we come last. What is happening when you are continuing to be a people pleaser is you are getting separated from your true self. You are not one with your true self, and that is why you have unhappiness. The most important thing is you forget who you are. What do I mean by that? I'm not even talking about the true soul that we are. Just what do we like? What do we dislike? What do I want? Oh, the children order, we eat. The husband orders, we eat. Somebody else wants, we take that. You want to go there? Okay, let's go there. You literally forget what you like and what you don't like. And you have totally going on giving up yourself every time you do this. My grandmother at the age of 90 She had so much of self-worth. She made sure her food was delicious. She made sure it was hot when she ate it. She sat in a comfortable position and she ate it with joy. And this is what it means to take care of the self. So when you are being a people pleaser, what you don't realize, but is true, is that you are being inauthentic. In fact, you are thinking, I'm doing such a good thing. Look at me. I just say yes to everybody. Look how well I take care of my family. But you are being inauthentic. Why? Because you are not listening to your own true self. You're not listening to your own needs. When you are not being authentic, your self is starting to shrink. Shrink, 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 till almost it becomes invisible. So you don't even think there is a true self. The whole thing that is leading the show, that is driving the car, is the false self. And that is people pleasing, people pleasing. What will people say? What will people say? What will people say? And we want not only us, our children to fall into this basket too. When our children make choices which are different from the expected norm, immediately first question that arrives, what will people say? We're not really concerned of what's happening with the child and what is good for them. We are first running to what will people say. We are existing only in context. I am a mother, I am a daughter, I am a sister, I am a wife. Who am I? We've forgotten because we are people pleasing. We are a people pleaser. We have forgotten who that I is. Until you remember and you connect with that I, you are not going to be able to connect with anybody else on the outside. How do we remain authentic then? You want to remember the power of yes. I was listening to this masterclass by Alicia Keys. One thing that I took away from that class is the power of yes and the power of a no. So I'm sharing that with you now. So first of all, in order to connect to ourselves, we need to ask, what does this feel like for me? When you sit with this question, the answer will let you know if you want to say yes or no. It's for you to consider, is that enriching for you? Is it replenishing for you, or is it depleting? When you do this, the power of the yes is real. When you say a powerful yes with the discernment of considering your well-being and yourself, you are full of energy. And what can be anything better than doing something from a place of abundance of energy? With the powerful yes comes a powerful no. Why is that? Because if I don't say no to the things that do not serve me, how can I say yes to the things that do serve me? Allowing our children to not please us. They are not here to please us. They are here to live their authentic selves. So when we connect to our authentic self, our children connect to their authentic self. One belief system that we need to deconstruct here is putting others first is caring. Caring is taking care of your own and then coming with the abundance to take care of the other. You will come replenished, energized for these people that you love so much, and that is love. The fact that I care for myself and bring my true abundant self to these people is the fact that I love them. I want to give them my best. Watch that people pleaser within you and try to remember that there is a true self that is waiting to shine bright from you. So see you next week. Bye-bye.